Alright lads, it's been a while. I know there's been a few breaks on this channel in the last couple of weeks, but we are back for good. No holidays planned up until July, so you get to watch these excellent videos for the next 2 months with no breaks. Yeah, back to regular schedule. Like I said, I went to Lithuania, visit my brother out there over the bank holiday weekend. But we are back, and I am very much excited for today because we've got an arm day. Perfect way to get back into the swing of things. It's a bit of a late one. It's 11:10. That's because the Champions League game between Barca and Inter just finished. If anyone else watched that game, I mean, you know how much of a spectacle that was. So I'll just leave it there. But yeah, arms, like I say, back and forth, buys and tries style. And that is pretty much it. Nothing else to say. Forearms sprinkled in between my sets. And yeah, pre-workout taken. I'm feeling good, raring to go. And yeah, can't wait to get this pump. So see you guys in the gym. Right. I'm thinking, let's go for buys first. I think for last arm day, we also done buys first. But meh, is what it is. We've had a few days rest. Yeah, I'm thinking it's preach curls. I always prefer them when I do them first. I don't know why, but I feel like the burn just feels better when I do these first as opposed to later down in the workout. But that's not to say I won't do them later on. But yeah, my preference doing these first. So that's what we're doing today. I figured 3 sets probably to kick things off. Warm up done. Nothing else to be said. Let's get to this first set. Right, great set to kick things off. I don't know if I'll be showing every set today just because it's quite late and I do want to get through this workout relatively quickly, but I'll see. If you see me for set 2, then that's what it'll be. If not, we'll move over to some tries. Yeah, like I mentioned, I think we'll go back to the old ways today. Only showing 1 set of each exercise. Then it's 3 sets done there. Pump cover is off. I am way too hot. But yeah, buys are feeling good already. Straight bar pushdowns, I'm thinking, for our first try movement. I'm going to try to go as heavy as we can for these 3 sets. This is the first one. I'm on 37.4 kg, so 3 pins off, full stack. I like to usually go light for this exercise in particular, light on my first set, then heavy as I can on my second, just so that my elbows and everything else is fully what's the word I'm thinking of? Like fully just prepared for the weight, if that makes sense. But yeah, regardless, heavy set here, as many reps as we can, and like always, getting those half reps towards the end of the set. But let's get into this first one. Great set that. We'll go for 2 more. I think I'll show them. Yeah, I'll see. Since preach the machine, I'm sitting down between sets and having to get up and go to record again. Here I'm standing up the whole time. I don't mind. So let's get into 2 more sets. Alright, 3 great sets there. Oh, as you guys fall over. For the second set, I went 42 kg, so 1 off full stack. And then here for the last one, I dropped it by 1 to 39. But yeah, those 3 sets felt great. Tries already, definitely feeling pumped. Yeah, let's move back over to buys. So most likely I'm going to stay here and some Spiderman curls. Okay, Spiderman curls, Bayesian curls, whatever you want to call them. Let's do some of them. She's had something in here, honestly. I think if I had to pick one by spec size, and I could only do that one for the rest of my life, I think it would be this one. You get such a good stretch and squeeze, excuse me, and you can get so many partial reps in easily with this one. And it just feels great in general. But yeah, I'm thinking 2 sets. I'm gonna go for like a 3-2-1 type of exercise for tries and buys. Start with the 3 sets, come to 2 here, and think of some sort of finisher. But yeah, nothing else to say. Let's get into this first one. I believe that was 12 proper reps. We'll get those partials in. But those felt great. Let's do one more, even though I am tempted to honestly do 2 more. But let's go for 1 more. And then I'll decide if I want to do another after that. Right, you know what? I think that'll do. Yeah, I think that'll do. Because I want to finish off with some hammer curls. And I feel like if I do another set here, my buys at that point I will feel pretty much fully exhausted. And I want to do a drop set. So I want to save some energy for that at the end. But let's go over to tries. And I'm thinking a little double header here. So do some overhead extensions for tries first. And then finish off tries before we go back to buys. Reason for that, I want to do some dips. Dip machine is just there. And I want to do dumbbell curls or hammer curls. That's all the way down there. So if I was to do overheads here, go all the way down there, just come all the way back there, just do a pump check all the way down there, just adding unnecessary time. So let's go finish off some tries first. Right, great set. Let's just go for one more like that. Right, 2 great sets. Let's go finish off some dips, like I said, and then one more final bicep movement. But let's get those dips in first. Right, quick confession. I don't know if this is too much information, but sometimes one of the worst things in the gym is when you're mid-workout and all of a sudden your body says you need to go to the toilet, mate. So I had to make a quick pit stop, which is a little bit annoying because I think mentally more than anything it just throws you off a little bit. You have to get yourself back into the groove of things, but a good couple sets there on overhead extensions. And let's finish off tries with these dips. Definitely going to make this either a drop set or a rest pause one, depending on how many reps I get. If I get a quite high rep count, then I'll go to the rest pause set. If not, then we'll drop the weight down, crank out a few more reps to finish off tries, but that's all there is to it. Let's finish strong. Okay, tries are on fire. We're done here. Let's finish off some day with some curls. I'm thinking I might just do 2 sets now because it's been about 10 minutes since my last bicep set, so if I can throw in an extra one. But yeah, let's go over to the mirror room and do that. Okay, well, it's super annoying. I've just recorded a set. I go to stop the filming just to see that it wasn't even recording all along. But what I was saying is I've just done a regular set of hammer curls as many as we can, and now we're going to finish off with a simple hammer curl drop set. So we've got the 14s and then the 10s after that. That'll be the final movement for today's arm day. So nothing else to say, let's just finish strong. Okay, that is us done. Really letting those dumbbells swing there for the for the last set. Hold on, let me get some water because I'm dying. But yeah, really letting the arms swing. Form is not my concern when it comes to these finishing off sets. But yeah, we're gonna stand out here, do a few poses for this pump check, and yeah, it's just been a great arm day. So let's see what we worked for. Right, definitely a very good arm day, at least for the variables that I could control myself. You know, that little break wasn't ideal, but I'm still feeling pumped. I'm still feeling good. Being wary of the time, I don't think I'm going to go for any cardio today. But I will be getting my crunches in, like always, and that will complete my workout for today. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. So you guys, I'll see you back in the car. All right, back in the car. A very good arm day to come back to. Not perfect, not ideal, but like I mentioned during the pump check, from what I could control, every set was pushed as hard as I could. So no complaints in that department, and I know for sure my arms are going to be feeling it tomorrow. They're definitely sore right now. So yeah, everyday tasks like picking up, I don't know, a glass is going to be a little bit more difficult. But I am not complaining in the slightest, because all that shows is we had a good workout today, and it certainly was. Yeah, we are back on the grind, so to call it. I weighed in this morning 86.9 kg fasted. So once again, I've lost a bit of weight whilst I was away. I find it impossible to bulk whilst I'm away. Just getting those calories in, getting 4,000 in whilst you're out about walking, exploring, doing all the touristy stuff. Yeah, you just don't have the time really to be focusing on getting all those calories in. And I guess there is more to life than bulking and gymming all the time. As much as I do love it, and as much as going to the gym is a staple in my life, there are other things to do also. You just got to find that balance. But all that means is we are back in London, and that just means back to the grind. And yeah, it'll be good to see now and make this push. So 3.1 kilos is what I need to put on to reach 90. So I'm thinking a realistic target to get that done. I mean, you want to be putting on like 2 months. Is that a bit ambitious? I don't think so. 2 months. So it is the 7th of May, June, July. So 7th of July. By then, as a fox just runs by. By the 7th of July, I'll want to be at 90. And to be honest, a little bit earlier than that, because I'm going away on holiday on the 28th of June. So by then, that is my aim. Get to 90. So then when I go on holiday there, I can start to cut down. And then after that, literally 2 weeks later, I've got another holiday. So a year full of holidays in 2025. Last year, I went on one holiday, I think. And so yeah, I sort of saved myself for this year. So that is the plan. However, yeah, I am very happy to be back on the grind, back on drinking my horrendous protein calorie bulking shake, whatever you want to call it. But that is all part of the fun, I suppose. All part of the journey. You got to embrace it. You got to treat it as something you just have to do, because otherwise it will drive you crazy. But yeah, my plan now, get some more calories, and I'm doing very well for calories today. I'm on almost 3,000 already, so another 1,000-ish calories should be pretty simple. These will also help. M&Ms, honestly, I feel like I'm addicted to these M&Ms recently. They're just so good. And like I say, they got 420 calories per serving, 430 even. So that is very easy calories. Of course, protein is the main thing. So I'm going to make a proper meal first and then devour these after. But yeah, a good day of eating, a good lift on a bulk, that is pretty much all you can ask for. So I'm going to leave it there. Thank you guys, like always, for watching. I appreciate your support more than you think. Even if you're just viewing the video, if you're just watching it for a minute, I do appreciate that. You know, taking your time out of your day to watch my lifts. Yeah, I do appreciate that, of course. But that's all I've got. So tomorrow should be legs, and tomorrow will be Wednesday. So, actually, tomorrow is a big day. For any football fans, you know, tomorrow is the second leg of the Champions League semi-final against PSG. Of course, we're 1-0 down going into that. I know I'm going to be going with a few mates to the pub to watch that. And I think, dependent on how that game goes, could depend if there's a lift tomorrow night. If we win, it may be a rest day, because I might be wanting to get some pints in. I'll see, actually. I'll see. But if we lose, for sure, you'll see me in the gym. And I'll be getting that frustration out. But I believe we're 1-0 down, of course, going into that game. But I've got faith in my team. We'll pull something out of the bag, and we will be playing in the finals of that Champions League in a couple weeks' time. I've got faith. I believe in the lads. It's been a pretty bad few weeks as an Arsenal fan, to be honest. After all those highs of beating Real Madrid, we've just been rubbish in the league, and we've been, we lost in the Champions League also. So we need a real, lifting spirit moment here, and a win against PSG tomorrow will certainly do that, and reverse all this bad lingering thoughts around the club that I've been about for the last few weeks. But yeah, I'm going to leave it here for sure, and I'll see you for what will potentially be a leg day tomorrow. I think I will go in even if we do win, and I just won't go crazy with the drinks, because I don't really want to be drinking midweek, especially now as I'm just getting back into the swing of things. But a pint or two won't hurt, that's for sure. Anyways, I'm going to go and get those calories in, like I say, edit this video, and I'll see you for legs most likely tomorrow.